What is up, you guys? It's your girl Passion. Welcome back to my channel. Alright, y'all. So today's video is going to be a little different. I told you guys like a few months ago in one of my vlogs that I touched bases on this subject as far as like dating someone in prison, talking to other people, communication, things like that. So today it was just on my heart. So I was just like, let me just go into a little more detail and stuff. So pretty much I wanted to talk about first and foremost dating someone in jail, prison, you know, is not an easy task. No matter what sentence they have, meaning the time frame that they were sentenced to, you know, in prison. So it's not easy at all, and I get a lot of questions as far as like younger girls and stuff. So if you are watching, because I can relate. I actually started dating my husband when he went to jail, and I was young. I was like 15. So, at that time, I thought I was grown and, oh, I love this person, blah, 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 stuff like that or whatever. But I didn't have time to like live my life. So I had my trials and errors where when we were talking, I talked to other people. I was talking to other guys. And when I say talking, I don't mean sleeping with. I mean like talking to them like on the phone or go out to eat or, guy might buy me something for holidays or, something like that. It was like that. Also, my husband, at the time, he was young as well. He was talking to other women, different girls putting money on his books, coming to visit him and stuff like that. We weren't honest with one another at that particular time. We still were kids. Just being completely honest, we still were kids, and we actually had to go through that to make us to me to make our relationship stronger now. So what I would say is to you all who are younger, I would say you should take the time to actually live your life, go through different things, experience relationships, experience different things with someone who is free. But if you are like how I was then, you're gonna do what you want to do regardless. So I would say, be open and honest no matter what. No matter if you know the person's going to be mad at you, break up with you, whatever the case may be completely honest, because at the end of the day, that's all a person can respect. At least you told them the truth, and then you can live with your own self knowing that you told them the truth. Like keeping certain things at that time when he was just my boyfriend and stuff, when we were younger, excuse me, when we were younger and stuff, it was like on my mind. Like I felt some type of way. Like I knew I was lying about this. Oh, where were you at this day when I called? You didn't answer. Stuff like that. Um, but that's what happened. It's fear that blocks you from not being honest. But like I said, if this is something that you really want to do, the best advice I can give you, if you don't listen to anything else that your girls say, keep an open and honest relationship, y'all. I'm telling you, it would help you so much. I'm telling you. Our communication with my husband and our experience now is awesome. We don't have a perfect relationship. We argue. We still, do certain things, you know. But I can say that we are honest, and it's made our relationship a lot more stronger, a lot more stronger. Sorry, y'all, I was like really interrupted. But yeah, so I don't remember where I left off at, but like I was saying, communication is key, honesty is key, and I feel like it builds your relationship. It builds character in your relationship. It also, in my experience, it made me look at my husband in a different way, no matter what. And it's an experience. I went through the times where we weren't honest with one another on both ends, and it was very toxic. It wasn't good, and I believe that your relationship actually will last longer, or you have a better chance of your relationship lasting longer when you're completely honest with the person. And you also have to look at it in a sense that um, you're in the free world, Um, So, really, the only thing a person can go off in this situation is your word. Um, because they're not watching you every day. You know what I mean? You dealing with somebody else or them dealing with somebody else. So, it's very big. It's a very big thing to have communication. You know what I mean? Um, Also, I also want to say this because I try my best to keep it real with y'all as well. I'm not knocking anyone or anything like that, but this does happen. So I just want to put it out there so you guys can, protect yourself and stuff like that. So it is women who meet men while they're already in prison. And, in some of them just want to marry you just so you guys can have conjugal visits. Now, if you're that type of woman that you don't mind, that's really what you're doing it for as well, then, disregard what I'm saying. But I don't want to see anyone get used or abused or anything like that. And I know a lot of people I personally know a lot of people who um have lower self-esteem, and they go for a guy who's in there, and they go faithfully to visit them every weekend, buy everything, marry the person, go on family visits, conjugal visits and stuff like that, and they treat them like shit, and I'm just being completely honest. And I've heard a lot of men say that they, are only using the woman because basically you're a cash cow, like you have money. Some of these women have good jobs, careers, and stuff like that. And feel like they can't get anyone who is in the free world because of maybe the way that they look, or what have you, or whatever, or a past relationship that they have had where the person is mentally abusive to them. So um to me, why would you take that mental abuse from somebody that you're taking your time to go visit or put money on their books and stuff like that, just to help them, and they really don't care about you, or they're married to you but they're talking to other people and dating other people, or using your money to take care of this person and stuff like that. So I really want to say that because a lot of people don't talk about that, but I'm telling you, it's the truth. Some men are just using women, just for what they can do for them. And a lot of women are being heartbroken, being used, and or being still mentally abused. I know men who will mentally abuse a woman and the woman still stays around, and you go through that domestic violence or whatever the case, with the man who's free. So why would you go and choose that? You're choosing to someone who's behind bars. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, some women don't mind it. Some women like to be depended on, like for like some women like for you with the man who has to depend on them, to send them money or do things like that. Some people are okay with that, um but like I said, I don't want to see anyone get used or abused, especially if it's somebody that you feel like you really care about and really love and stuff like that. And even then, I'm gonna be clear as well. It's not just um women who are like meeting men, like meeting a pen pal that you don't know. It's also people that you can grow up with, just like in my situation. You can grow up with this man and it's still the same thing. He goes to jail and he's using you, or he's talking to other women, having other women come and see him, or things like that, keeping things from you and stuff. You have to really be careful, because it's really like dangerous. Being a prison wife is it's another side. Like I said, you solely have to trust a person because all you have is their word, you know, their word and their action. So really pay close attention to that. Make sure this person is treating you right, whether he's in prison or not in prison. Make sure you are being treated right. All your needs is being met, and what you want in a person, you're getting. What you want out of a relationship, you're getting. Solely how you want to be treated, you are getting. Please, no matter what, anyone who's in a relationship, do not let anyone physically, mentally abuse you, verbally abuse you, any of that. You're worth so much more. Period. You are worth so much more. And at the end of the day, you have to live your life for you and what makes you happy no matter what. You know? But yeah, so like I said, it's a whole nother side to this prison stuff. It really gets deep, y'all. Please feel free to leave comments or ask questions in my email or in the comment section. Y'all know my email is in the description box. But yeah, y'all, it's like really heavy on my mind for these young girls. It's like I was that young girl, and I was like, I'm a girl, I can do what I want, da da da. I'm show him that I'm down for him, and stuff like that. It's like that's okay, but at the same time, like I said, depending on the age that you are, girl, you got so much life to live, so many experiences to go through. But I know how it feels when you feel like you letting a person down or you're being selfish and, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like I say all the time to my husband, my family members, different people that I know that's in prison, you made the decision to be where you're at. So you can't fault me or be upset with me because I don't choose to, be in a relationship with you or whatever the case may be. So don't feel bad if that's something that you don't want to do. You have to take care of yourself first. If that's not something that you see yourself doing, especially with the time frame, if you're dealing with someone who has life in prison or 7 years in prison or whatever, that's still, years that you're putting your life on hold to be committed to this relationship. But if that's something that you would like to do, I solely commend you. If that makes you happy, I solely commend you. Go for it. Because I do what makes me happy. I'm with the person who makes me happy, like I tell y'all all the time. But I do have my good and my bad days. Some days I feel like, oh, I can't do this no more. Like, oh, I'm so tired of this. Oh, when he's going to call. When am I going to get a letter? Oh, am I going to be able to go see him this weekend? Oh, I don't have enough money to do this right now and stuff like that. Or, oh, I just wish he was here and he can go to work tonight and I stay at home. And, different things like that. Like, I'm human just like y'all are. But I've learned that you have to accept the positive out the situation, and also your man plays a part as well. Make sure he's on a positive tip because it's not worth it if he's still doing some negative stuff. If he's still gonna be a gang member, if he gonna stuff like that, it's just not worth it. You know. So yeah, y'all. So I just wanted to touch bases because this was like on my heart today. And I was like, let me really like sit down and talk to y'all about some things that's on my mind. But yeah, so I will be back with another video probably on this same subject because there's a lot of stuff to talk about. But yeah, so please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified of all of my uploads, and I will see you guys in another one. All right, y'all. I had to let you know you're mine.